It's Law Nation. As the room fill all the way up, be sure, and I mean just that, be sure to hit the like button, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. That's including the ice wall, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's get it. Shout out to you. Where are my Warriors at? Let me know. Come on. Mama said there'll be days just like this. Come on. They say ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Law Nation groove? Hey, ho. Let's go. Come on. Shout out to new media. If you don't like it, come on. Let's get it. Sharing is caring. All I ask is for you to hit that like, share this content, and let a friend or a neighbor know.
All I ask.
Come on.
All I ask.
Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's go, baby. Let's get it. All right. Appreciate you and you and you and you. All right. Come on. All right. Appreciate everybody, man. I thank y'all so much for jumping in. Ooh-wee. Oh, my goodness, man. Hey, we've been cooking, baby. We've been cooking over here. And all of a sudden, it don't matter. It don't matter at all. And a piece of me, a part of me, I like it. Matter of fact, I'm lying to y'all, man. I love it. Ooh, wait. Hey, all of this stuff is, let me hear Parson. Parson, one more time.
We about that life.
Yeah, baby. Say it again, Parson, one more time.
We about that life.
Yes, indeed. And hey,
let's go, man. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get it. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people have their reservations. Now, either you rolling with the nation or you're not, man. That's just what it is. I don't want no lukewarm Cowboy fan over here. Either you with us or you're not. That's just how I'm going to look at it. Either you rocking with the nation or you're not. Either you rolling with law or either you're not. Either you rolling with the ideal of new media or you're not. Come on, man. You can't have it both ways. Right? Look, back in the days, I believe, when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the championship, the Super Bowl, however, either you was rolling with them or not. You can't be sitting here saying, hey, man, I roll with everybody on Tampa Bay but Brad Johnson. No. Or back in the days with the Ravens, either you're rolling with the Ravens or you're not, right? You didn't say, well, oh, man, we can't win because of Trent Difford. No, man, we need for all of y'all to be 10 toes down because now this is a war against the Cowboys. Not just one individual calling Dak Prescott. No. This is an ultimate war against the Cowboys. So either you can sit back and say, hey, I'm not really big on Dak Prescott, but dog, that's my team right there, man. We finna go to war. We finna set this thing off, man. Yeah, I might talk about him back over here. But now we got out here on these streets, sure, we all fighting, baby. That's how it's supposed to be, right? You know, you might have that uncle with one short leg, right? He walk like this. You ain't finna talk about him in front of everybody. Come on, man. If somebody knock him over, you gonna try to fight him. You know, this is where we hold them. You know, this is where we fight.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
This is where we fight right here, baby. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, come on. Y'all got to be ready, man. Y'all got to be ready, man.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Let's go.
Barker!
What is your profession?
What is your profession?
Yes, indeed. So this is where we gonna fight, man. Sure. You know, hey, now it is what it is. We ain't gonna get no credits. Look, they discounted stuff. Oh, we beat a team 40-0, and they said, all right, man, any team can do that. Oh man, they don't care. Hey, we was in a monsoon. A rain falling. Look, the raindrop is falling from the heavens, right? And hey, man, the quarterback got to play better than that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know. Rigged. The game is rigged, baby. That's just what it is. Because, you know, I know we're going to talk about this Giants, though. But, man, how disrespectful this list got to be by PFT. You know, how disrespectful this got to be collectively speaking. You know, the Chiefs lost the game. They got down by 4 points. I understand that. But the Jets, number 4 on this list, the Eagles, man, they were fighting for their natural lives over there, man. They was fighting. The Eagles was fighting. Oh, no! Booty! Booty, can you get your feet out of bounds? Because if his feet in, oh my goodness, the booty guy would have beat those Eagles. Man, come on, man. Hey, let me know if I'm lying. Come on, man, let me know if I'm lying.
He ain't lying.
Come on, man. They had a guy by the name of Bourne. They couldn't stop Bourne and Booty. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm thinking that this week coming up, oh, man, sure, we might well be Viking fans out here, man. We might as well be Viking fans out here because Addison, if he's going to be out there, oh, excuse me. What's the other guy, Jay Jetta? Hey, we need for those boys to have a great game. Yes, indeed. You go knock them boys down because I ain't even worried about the doggone. Put it back up. And Dolphins and everything. I'm ready for the Niners week 5. Oh, I'm ready for the week 5. Can you get here closer? But I'm not overlooking the Jets. And since they put the Jets on number 4 on this list, oh, yeah.
We about that life.
I know Aaron Rodgers got hurt. He's out for the season and everything. I'm never be the person that wish for injuries upon anybody. Y'all know where I stand. I stand on this. I said that, hey, I always want a team at their best, not at their least. I always want a team at their best, not at their least. But Zach Wilson,
We about that life.
that O-line for your mind over there.
We about that life.
Hey, it's about to get crazy over here. And we already got the disrespect. And according to this stat, according to this ledger here that we are able to see with our natural eyes, they do have them above us. They don't have them below us. So at the end of the day, this is a no mercy thing. This is right here on that day.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
We gonna prepare for all type of glory. And I don't want to hear nothing about, hey, man, they missing the quarterback because they just, without their quarterback, he only threw for 4 plays or what have you. They had Zach Wilson. They have 2 running backs, Cooks. And I know Cooks, he'd probably be thanking God and Allah and Yahweh. Oh, my goodness, Donovan Wilson is not there. Yes, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? That's what Cooks is doing right now because Dalvin Cook, he don't want to see Donovan Wilson. But we got another guy by the name of Bell that's going to come through there and hit some stuff. So you better be ready, Cooks. And I ain't worried about the other Breece Hall and all of those boys. I'm not worried about that because we're going to shut that down because they're going to try to run this thing. And I'm going to tell you, Garrett Wilson, you can do that on that particular Bills DB, but you ain't going to do it on Gilmore. And you ain't going to do it on Trayvon Diggs over here because
Spartans, prepare for glory.
oh, yes, indeed. And yeah. Etta says injuries is a part of the game. Shoot, she ain't lying at all.
Damn.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let me check in on the Giants one more time because, you know, I always got to check in on them. The Giants, are y'all okay? Are y'all all right? let me see some visual aspect to it. Well, you brought it off to it. Hey, that's still game play. Oh, my goodness, man. In New York. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, I have had it with the disrespect for this team. This is hope. Yes, indeed. And guess what? All of this is that is just okay. That is just okay. Let's listen to these boys right quick. Let's see.
Allen game last night. Then what today?
Armageddon. We would have woken up this morning and the skies would have been red. The moon would have been bloody. The four horsemen would have been coming down the horizon. It would have absolutely been Ragnarok if Dak Prescott had a 4-turnover game, which was technically because he had two. Josh Allen did. He had two lost. Well, he had fumbles. He fumbled twice. He lost one. Had 3 interceptions, and basically gave the game away.
Yeah.
And I tweeted last night, and I purposefully took out Josh Allen's name. I did the screenshot of the stats, and I said, analyze these stats in the game that had that outcome. Take the name out completely and tell me what you think. And if you tell me that you're okay with that, then that tells a lot about you. Fact of the matter is, Josh Allen, as talented as he is, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, that is true. That is 100% true. It's also true that he's been the leader in interceptions over the past couple of years or so. Although people would like to say it's Dak, it's not. It's Josh Allen. And you can't play like that on the road against a team that you were supposed to beat handily when Zach Wilson ran onto the field. So all things considered, very bad outing from Josh Allen. I feel like he'll bounce back because he is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. But to answer your question, if that was Dak Prescott, because keep in mind, watch what happens. Because Dak Prescott's going to throw an interception sooner or later. It's inevitable. No starting quarterback goes the entire season without throwing one. So Dak Prescott's going to throw an interception, and mark my words, it's going to get exponentially more coverage, and it's going to be criticized much more exponentially than what Josh Allen did with those 4 turnovers against the Jets.
No doubt. That's Patrick No C. Walker. And as you guys go, you know what I'm saying? You always got to check your Twitter and your Instagram page. You got to check it before you show anything. You know what I'm saying? Because they may have all type of stuff. So, but at least, on this photo, I think it was Demetria. She is a Cowboy fan. It's just somehow that she was on the top of my algorithm. Not like I'm just peeping at her, though. I just want to be sure, y'all can understand. Laura's not over here checking out soft porn. That's just how she dressed, though, right there. I just had to put that out there, get in front of her before somebody say, hey, man, hey, Laura, I saw you, dog. I saw you. That's why, hey, on Instagram, you always got to double check before you pull that up. I got to be like, okay, let me make sure. Because on Instagram, boy, I'm telling you, man, these websites, man. Hey, where my he ain't lying at?
He ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, see what had happened was, the algorithm, they put it up there. Hey, I'm not strolling on that. I didn't hit the heart button. I didn't hit the like. Y'all know how it is. Come on, baby. That's just how it is, man. Women are against clothes these days. And nothing wrong with that, by the way. But going back on subject, on topic line over here with what Patrick No C. Walker is technically and collectively is saying is basically, it's a double standard out there. We at war. Yeah. We at war over here, baby. It's all good, Law. Just training. He said she's fine. Say, Law, those NY YouTube content creators are hurting. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness, man. Demetria Oberlor. That's how you say her name. Yeah. Oberlor. Yeah. All right, so Cowboy Nation, that's okay. The disrespect is real. Let me make sure I'm clicking on the right one. Let's finish this out.
Money on the table.
Now, do you think that difference in coverage is warranted, and is it only because one plays for the Cowboys?
It's because one plays for the Cowboys. I think it's warranted in the aspect of if you're a starting quarterback in the NFL, comes with the territory. Nobody's going to boo-hoo for that. I mean, that comes with the territory. You are a leader of men, so you're going to take the blame, or you're going to get the blame when things don't go right, and you're probably not going to get the credit when things.
All right, so with that being said, here's how I approach it. I don't mind at all, you know what I'm saying, of them beating up the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind at all them beating up this team. What I'm saying, what Law Nation is saying, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. That's just all I'm saying. All right.
Go right, and you're probably not going to get the credit when things go wrong. But it's also true that it's skewed wildly when there's a star on the helmet.
Pause. Oh, my goodness, man. My brother from another mother, he's in the building. Come on, baby. Put y'all heads together for East Side Harold. You know what I'm saying? Let me check in on your team right quick. All right, let's go down. They the Texans. Oh, y'all scored 9 points, man. Come on, East Side. Appreciate you, man. Come on, man. Come on, East Side. Come on, man. What happened, man? Talk to me. Oh, I'm a Texans fan, right? And I love the Cowboys. I got perfect attendance. Sometimes I watch, but Riggs, I'm getting too old for this. Yes, indeed. Oh, man, I was rooting for y'all, by the way, man. Noah Brown, Dalton Schultz. Bro, I was rooting for your team, man, but salute to you, Eastside. Appreciate you, man. I thank you so much for tuning in. I know it took you a couple of days to get back around. Hey, man, Eastside, what today is? Tuesday, so it takes you about a day or so to recover. I bet you Eastside like, it's all good, Eastside, man. Hey, we rooting for you next week, too, though. You rooting for you next week.
We saw it with Troy Aikman. We most certainly saw it with Tony Romo. And now we're seeing it with Dak Prescott. It puts an added emphasis on the criticisms, which is unfair and undue, particularly if you look at it from an objective standpoint. Like we're just talking about Josh Allen. He makes those 4 turnovers, gives the game away against the Jets led by Zach Wilson. And, yeah, you'll hear some things about it, but it's not going to be a big deal. It'll fade in a day or two. Dak Prescott, when he throws his first interception this season, keep in mind, this is a guy who typically doesn't throw interceptions. Last year was an anomaly. His first interception is going to be in the news line for the entirety of the week that it happens. That's not fair, and that's where the scale needs to be balanced, but it'll never be balanced, and Dak understands that. Tony Romo understood it. Troy Aikman understood it. And whomever comes after Dak Prescott, the Dak Prescott era, they will need to understand it as well. Eventually, when you're a Cowboy, you live long enough to see the hero become the villain.
Yes, indeed. So that was the my guy, man, Patrick No C Walker on the 105.3 The Fan. Appreciate him. Salute to him. Armageddon. You know what I'm saying? Hey, here's what I got, and here's what most people do. Before the game, we heard the news. Oh, man, the offensive line for the Giants, they came better. Oh man, they much improved. Evan Neal's going into his another year. He should be a whole lot better. Andre Thomas, oh, man, he's a stud. You know, they got an offensive line that's in the middle for the center. They're going to be better. All right, their D-line, their front seven is supposed to be better than the Cowboys. And now, after the game, after they hold that L, right, all of a sudden we want to discount the win. We want to look at this thing and say, oh, man, it don't count because they are, dare I say, the mighty Giants. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me. Now they're not mighty. Oh, they the little Giants. So it is what it is. So here's what I got right now. The Cowboys heading into week 2. Now, granted, on Tuesday, we still talk about the Giants, right? We still go over some tape. There should be some film coming out a little later on today. And there are some people that's already putting out some film now so that you guys can go over and see. But while we talking about that, I just got to pull up this one point right here. And this point right here is, bear with me, Cowboy Nation. I love y'all, but let's listen to this right quick.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you and Skip.
But don't start that way game stuff.
No, but look, here's what I
Super Bowl, Keith.
Here's what I take from it, fellas. Defensively, we know they dominated the game. Dominated. 7 sacks, 2 interceptions, 1 6 back. You know, they did their deal on the defensive side of the ball. But let's flip it to the offensive side of the ball where you ended at, Michael.
3 forced fumbles.
They ran the ball very efficient. They did what they needed to do. This is why Kellen Moore is with the Chargers and Mike McCarthy's calling plays. Right. Okay? Then when you talk about the quarterback, because that's the conversation, right? We're paying him $150 million to do this. But you got to look at the game plan. And you got to look at his ability. He looked very calm in the pocket, no herky-jerky. Everything was methodical. When he was hitting his back foot, he was letting it go, wasn't pushing the ball deep downfield. Everything was somewhat underneath. Very easy throws for the quarterback. He had pedestrian numbers based on what people think he should have. But remember what I told y'all last week. As long as quarterbacks are 21 or 25, 200 yards, maybe a touchdown, in a dominant defense, you're going to win a lot of games that way.
Now, I wanted to just refresh your guys on that. Here's what I want to say here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls that's listening. I know it's going to always circle around back to the quarterback. So this week, basically, that the Cowboys got to figure out a way to win this game. How do we win this game? Oh, run the ball. Everything else will operate within itself. Dak Prescott got the ball out quicker than any quarterback this weekend. Although we didn't have those gaudy numbers, he got the ball out quicker. We were seeing that this particular team, even though people had their hearsay about, hey, this is what the Cowboys offense looked like, blah, 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 we didn't do anything, we still scored 27 points. That put you north of what the Eagles did. That put you north of what even the Washington team did. Both of those teams, was it a cakewalk for them in that game or in those games? I can tell you, no. No. The season is long. The opportunities that we're looking at this particular game, it will be for itself. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to make it about Aaron Rodgers not being on the team or what have you, and then they're going to try to make it like they rallying and they're all supporting behind, or they all behind the doggone quarterback, and they trying to come up here in Dallas land to land a big upset for us. But no, that's not going to happen. These boys, they are pissed off. They are mad. They are angry. So that's why I want y'all to continue to tag Michael Parsons on this post. Wherever PFT is at on Twitter, I want y'all to continue to tag Michael Parsons. Why, Law? Why? Oh, yeah, let me tell you why.
When you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud, too.
Parsons is that dude. Hurts fumble like he was having a baby. Shout out to you, let's say. Nothing going to happen to the Jets. Yeah, 2-0 Cowboys, ZIY. Yes, they ain't going to have no alibi when we coming through here. You know, on top of that, you know, there's always going to be some biasness with this particular organization. But here's some good news. Here's some flat out good news. Do you guys get a chance to see Stephon Gilmore in his Cowboys' first game ever? At 89.9 PFF. I'm not even worried about the grade because the grade is what it is. I'm looking at the 1 INT, 2 forced incompletions, and the 12.5 passer rating allowed. And I know it was wet and it was raining. But when have you guys ever?
Civica Charles, $20.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Law, I pray all is well with the family.
There are 180 likes with 599 watching. TJRY just refused to hit that thumbs up.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Y'all be sure to listen to Sadiqa Charles. She's spitting the real over there, and she's one of the sniper gangs. So y'all be sure. Y'all be sure to listen. Hit that like, share this content. Let's go. Yes, indeed. You guys get a chance to see Stephon Gilmore. Did we have this last season? Nope. We didn't have this at all last season. We about to set this thing all the way off. Because a lot of people are asking, what else do we supposed to do here? Because they're going to continue to disrespect us through the regular season. And the regular season is a long season. So we got to prove each and every week that we are who we are. And even when we get to the playoff, I want us to continue to be pissed off, angry, and mad about everything. And still seize everything. That's what we should be able to do. Now, granted, this was reported earlier. I get it. I know you guys heard of it. I know you guys saw the stadium. Yeah, I saw the game in the stadium or what have you. And he's out for the season. This could be very much so the very last time we will ever see Aaron Rodgers in a uniform. This could be the last time you ever see Aaron Rodgers playing in the National Football League. That's it. That's just how it goes, unfortunately. So, remember I told you guys heading into this season, I got us going 13-4. I got us going 13-4. Remember I said 12-5 is the floor. Remember I said 12-5 is the floor. I look at this, the Cowboys facing the Jets, then facing the Cards, and then facing, I believe, the Patriots, and then facing the 49ers, and then facing the Chargers. I know we're going to take it one day at a time, but we got to stack this momentum, and it starts this weekend of stacking good games on top of each other. RTF says 13-3. I feel you. Well, how you got us going 13-3? You got to put one more game in there. I feel you. But I got us going 13-4. And the only reason why I got us losing the last game is because we resting everyone. All right, 17-0, Brandy. I feel you. Yes, indeed. 14-3. Yeah, I feel you. I have a Sadiq says 15-2. All winnable games. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Law Nation, the NFL only gave us 2 1 p.m. scheduled games the rest of the season. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, so I think I missed out some super chats, but we're going to open up the phone lines, and then I'm going to get back to those super chats that I missed out on. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know how you guys feel about these type of things, and then we can get things going more and more faster in a better way sooner, Bear with me. Let's see if I make sure I got all y'all supers, man. Appreciate you. All right, I got Atomic Stricker. Says, I already know if we beat the Jets, they're going to excuse it on Aaron Rodgers being 100% guaranteed. Yes, indeed. So they're going to excuse. They're going to say, hey, man, these are the excuses. They didn't have Aaron Rodgers. Well, they just beat Josh Allen, who everybody on this side of Mississippi said that Josh Allen is better than Dak Prescott. They would go tooth and nail to fight for Josh Allen. And then whatever he have a shortcomings on, then they'll run away from it. That's just how that goes. And on top of that, you have literally, let me see if I can pull this up. Y'all bear with me, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all bear with me, man. We're gonna talk about this. Let me see. You got literally people. Oh my goodness. If you want to follow more Cowboys content, check out my guy Lord Brunson. I mean, God dog, we don't play the Eagles till week 9, but he tweeted. He says, Austin says Dak has started 98 games, Josh Allen 77. They neither have a ring in a Super Bowl ring, basically. Look at the stats, man. Basically, he was saying that Josh Allen got a lot of INTs. He got a lot of fumbles, a lot of turnovers and all of that stuff, right? And then my guy, Lord Brunson, who's, he's a good Cowboys content creator. You know what I'm saying? He's like the Dr. Evil over there. You know what I'm saying? It's an
evil world we live in.
No doubt, man. He says Dak Prescott has never put 3 seasons together like Joshua Allen. Last 3. Dak HS never had back-to-back 30 touchdowns in a season. Neither is Mahomes, but Dak isn't Allen either. Sit back and let the defense cook. Okay, come on, man. Hey, yo.
It's an evil world we live in.
He's a real good Cowboys content creator. Come on, baby. Y'all be sure to check out Lord Brunson. You know what I'm saying? I think the Eagles are his second team. You know what I'm saying? He got 2 teams, basically, because he's going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys in a negative light, by the way. But he also going to shed some stuff out there that you can probably utilize for content over here. Josh Allen is cursed by the Madden cover. I feel you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, Zach Luna, he says, what the Cowboys need to do, man. MFers are crazy out here. Yes, indeed. And we looking good. This is from my guy, Young Wilson. Appreciate you for the super chat. And then TC on the drum says, let's roll, Cowboy Nation. Appreciate y'all for the super chat, by the way. You know, that's just how that goes. Yes, indeed. He's an Eagle and Cowboy content creator. This is Dallas Cowboy hard hitter. Yeah. I'm like, come on, you join his notification squad, you bound to get some Cowboys content. Look, technically, you're going to get more Cowboys content than Eagles, right? That's just how it's going to go, you know. Oh, my goodness. C. Hayes says, ask Lord Bronson when Jalen Hurts have ever thrown 30 touchdowns in the season. Nah. Now they want to introduce running back stats. You know, they're going to talk about the running situation. But neither here nor there, since we pressed for time today. We got the final words. That's why I'm not going to talk too much, because I want to save some of this stuff for the final word tonight. We're going to do the OC going to do some film stuff. Big Game James going to give us his thoughts, his opinions. I heard Big Game James, where my Kool-Aid cup at? I heard Big Game James is ready to drink this Kool-Aid a little later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hold him to that. I need for y'all to hold new media Big Game James to that too. And of course, you're going to have Boss Cowboy. I can't wait to hear his conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the brothers I know for sure. He going to have some conspiracy stuff, man. I can't wait for this show tonight. But speaking of that, I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear what y'all thoughts. I want to know what's on your mental, your mindset, and everything else. 657 390 7391. You know what I'm saying? Let me play my music to get us going in here, baby. To get us going in here. Come on, y'all back with me. Here we go.
Call my phone, hit my line.
Come on.
Keep it super thorough my way. On this side, keep it super thorough my way. On this side.
There are 2
Call my phone, hit
2.
my line. Only ones
It's the rule, Philip. Be sure, man, just have about 1 or 2 points. We don't have time to have 10 points, but have 1 or 2 points. Get it off your mind, whatever you want to talk about. We closing out the Giants. So after today, it's all going to be Jets talk Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday, we're going to have my girl Ashley on, right? And then we're going to do maybe the Pick'em show a little later on that night. And then Thursday, of course, there's Thursday Night Football. Me and my brother going to be talking about that. So let's go. Hit my line. Come on. Let's get it. Y'all jump on in here. I got the 214. Darius, the first one on the hotline for your mind, man. Talk to me, Darius. Boy, you got a perfect attendance. Are you at work today?
Yeah. So as promised, front line and center. Contrary to what Zero Grand talking about, I don't even know what his bone to pick with me is. So we beefing now, Zero Grand? I didn't even know that. Wow. Talking about when we was on the phone, man, shut up. What are you talking about? But whatever. So this is what I'm talking about. So, like as a promise, I'll give you the good, bad.
Good, bad, the ugly. Okay.
We gonna start with the good.
40-0. That's good. 40-0. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. I told you. I said that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? The good is I got the Cowboys going undefeated all the way to the bye week. So bye week. So throughout the bye week.
Darius, do me a huge favor, bro. Do me a huge favor. Stall them, because I got to check my front door again, bro. I got a package at the front door. So stall them. Keep talking.
That's a bet. So check this out. Zero Grand, get your shit together. Stop talking about me, fam. Every time I don't want to hear another comment about what I'm talking about. And I feel like that's some real coward shit for you to even I didn't even know we was beefing. What did you even talking about? PIV, that want to be VIP from New York. You a clown, fam. Stop mentioning my name. Every time you call in, you talking about me, you're slurping. Please leave me alone. You see when I'm talking to Law, I'm having real points that I have to talk to Law about. I'm not talking about another man. The only reason I'm talking about you because you're talking about me. I'm not even beefing with none. Just out the blue, we beat, keep my name out your mouth. Miss Queen, please, I just want to have a conversation with you. I don't want to go back and forth with you. I just want to have just a nice, calm conversation to get my point across as to why I'm saying what I'm saying about the people I'm talking about on this team. We can just talk civilly. Nation, I like your energy. I like how you changed up your energy when you called in the Law the last time. I was gonna get on your ass, but I'm not. I just want to have a nice civil conversation with you and do the same thing I'm gonna do with Queen. I'm gonna just tell you about my points, about why I feel the way that I feel. We gonna settle it like men.
All right, D, man, I'm back, man. Talk to me, bro. What's going on? You said what's your points?
So good, bad, and ugly. We did go 40-0. Cool. The next thing was I got us being undefeated all the way through the bye week. Right. The next thing is I like some of the plays that Mike McCarthy was calling. I like the fact that he did the whole Cavante Turpin as a running back. I feel like the last time I posed that thought, I feel like you and Coach Marv kind of scoffed at the idea of even having Cavante Turpin at running back. But you see he scored on it. So I'm glad he incorporated that. So now the bag. I'm going to tell you like this. Jake Ferguson, Peyton Hendershot, y'all got to get y'all shit together. Like, we can't keep having these types of drops in the end zone like that. That was a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? The other bad part of Coach McCarthy's play calling, we didn't get to see him get in his bag. We didn't get to see him in a knockdown, drag-out type of fight. So we didn't get to see none of his game management, situational play call, time clock management. We didn't see that. So I get that I get what you was doing, Law. You was puffing your chest, beating your chest, and all of that, but we didn't get to see him really get in his bag for sure. I have us going to the NFC Championship.
All right.
We're going to get there, Mike McCarthy. We're going to see.
Based off of what we saw last night, man, shoot, he gonna get there, bro. And Mike McCarthy, he didn't have to do much, man. And I think that we scored on 55% of our drive. Everybody last season was 37%. So as it relates to the Cowboys' ratio of scoring with their offense, technically we were still top in the National Football League on week 1. Everybody was a lot of rusty though. There's a lot of rusty teams out there. If we contextualize everything,
it was a lot of rust. It was a lot of low scoring games at the top of the like the marquee or whatever you want to call it. But the ugly part is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is hurt. I wanted the Jets to go in fully prepared, fully equipped, so that we can lay the smackdown on that ass. And I don't want to seem like, oh, we went 40-0. Why are you talking negative? No, I just said I'm gonna give you the good, the bad, the ugly. Yes, we went 40-0, but it's things to learn within the 40-0 beatdown.
No doubt, Darius, man.
Say too.
One more thing, man. I got the plane. I got the plane coming out now.
if anybody calls in to talk about me, can you please tap me in so that I can defend myself? I'm tired of people calling in talking about me, and I can't defend myself. That's some coward shit.
All right, well, stay on the line then, man. Appreciate you, man. So if they call you out by name, I tag you in, but only for one jab, one counterpoint, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. That's Darius, man. That's Darius for the 214. He gonna hang on the line. But hey, let's get to this Cowboy stuff, man. I got Coach Marv, man, that's gonna give us some good stuff, some good ingredients. I know you got a chance to see the tape. I think Boss Cowboy Sports showed the tape last night. Me and Okoye, we had the tape going last night, and also you may have access to. So what's your thoughts on Game 1, Coach Marv? Talk to me.
Oh man, I'm the one I'm really proud of is Chuma Doka.
Oh yeah,
man. And I know I can tell you how Richard's gonna play, and Bass played with. Law, we have rebuilt this offensive line, and we got an offensive line that is going to be able to stand the test of time for a while with guys maybe not being all-stars. Some guys may come all-stars, but again,
yeah,
I always say the only way you're gonna find out is you got to let guys play.
Yep.
And coaches, we have to trust the coaches because they see them every day. So if they see him every day and they trust him, who are we to say, oh man, he's garbage?
Right.
So, and he's proved that he can be a good backup left guard, and he probably can do his justice. But I did call, the game is one game. We move on.
Right.
We move on to the next one. But I did want to talk one thing about the Dak Prescott. I've spent 2 or 3 days arguing about Dak Prescott.
Right. Yeah.
And I've never in my life seen when a team wins 40-0, somebody says the quarterback is not doing his job. I've never seen. It's amazing to me that, and what hurts me more is I spent a couple of days arguing with guys that I thought were Cowboy fans.
Right.
That's even when your own home people can't see.
Yeah.
The criticism that's what hurts the most.
That
care
hurts
about
the
other guys. That's what their job is to be, anti-Cowboys. But when your own home people, even in that interview you was talking to, and the guy was telling about the criticism of Josh Allen, he was talking to the Cowboys media.
Right.
They didn't. You're right. No,
right.
They actually didn't want him to say it because they're ready to jump on Dak Prescott. You can tell by the tone that the interview.
Yeah, they're ready.
How you think that? Yeah, how you think that's justified? How would they ask a question like that? So that's what I was saying. And I would say this, Law, if you could pull up the Game 1 stats of last year with the Giants, and I'm talking about the Eagles game against the Giants, and they said the Giants was a better team this year than they were last year. And if you pull up Jalen Hurts' stats in that game, and you tell me, and the Eagles won.
Yeah, they won.
And when you look at those stats, you tell me what place do people have to talk about Dak Prescott, his stats?
What week did the Eagles play the Giants?
Game 1.
No. They played the Lions game 1.
No, I'm talking about the first game against them.
Oh, you talking about the first? Yeah, what week was it? Because I don't know. I don't have the Eagles schedule.
That was in 22. The first game was, I think, the Giants.
No. They played the Lions. I got it right here, 38-35. You know what I'm saying? Against the Lions last year.
Okay, well, so it had to be in the first couple of games. It would be 22-16.
Let me go. I'm looking for them. Let me see where the Eagles at. Somebody probably have it. We got some wisdom.
22-16.
22-16. What week y'all know? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking through it right now. So
was it 21? Was that on 21?
Hold on, I'm almost there. They played Washington week 3. Week 4 they played the I don't even think they. I'm looking at their schedule right now, Coach. Keep talking while I'm looking at their schedule right now. I'm looking through.
But like I said, and if you go through his stats last year, There was games that he threw 150 some yards. There was not no big time games, and they considered him being MVP because his team was winning.
Yeah,
we had the most dominant victory in the week one, and we have our own fans criticizing. Even we're getting so to the point that our own fans are getting so critical of the team that we can't be satisfied with if we score a long touchdown. Well, if we score 40 points, you're gonna have some people say, well, Michael Gallup ain't earning his money because he ain't getting but one catch.
Yeah, okay.
They're gonna say, Jalen Tolbert, man, I know he did good in preseason, but he ain't done nothing in the game. What's wrong? As I told people, what did I tell you earlier? Right. 3-4 weeks about the third wide receiver.
Man, I don't even know when they played the Eagles, man. I don't know. I'm looking all through this week, man. Who got the exact week? Because I got the schedule right here. What week was it?
Is that 20? Is that 22? You looking at that long?
I'm 22. Yeah. Okay. They didn't play the Giants. What week was it? Y'all help me out now. Shoot. Who got last year Giants versus the Eagles? You know what I'm saying? What week was it? Let me see. Somebody said week 3. Last year, Eagles played the Washington team. There wasn't that. That was week 13. God dog, they didn't play each other till the last week. Okay, week 13. It wasn't week 13. Y'all got me all messed up, man. I can't even find the week now. At week 5, I'm gonna look at week 5. Now the Giants played the Packers week 5.
Well, they had to play them early because they
didn't play.
They
talking about playoffs. We talking about in the season.
In the season.
Look at week 14. Okay, I'm gonna look at week 14. Dog, they didn't play them boys all the way to week 14. All right, so I'm at week 14, and 48-22.
No, I'm talking about the first game they played when it was a very close game because everybody thought the Giants were going to play better in the second game and have a chance to win because the first game was so close.
December the 11th. You got me all in. But I get your point, though, man. I get what you're saying collectively because we can just use the Colts as an example. The Colts game, he didn't have a great game. We blew out the Colts or what have you, but they still crowned them. So, yeah, I get what you said. Right. It's not going to be an even kill,
So I think it's more. I don't think it's with Dak Prescott. I don't even think it's a Cowboy thing. Yeah. I believe this is more of a personal attack because there is no one that has any stats to back up anything that goes against Dak Prescott. And we have 3 of the main quarterbacks in this league. And this is what I want to say. If our quarterback has a bad game, why are we killing him? He just had a bad game. We have 3 of the main quarterbacks that they say are the top quarterbacks in this league.
Right.
And this past week, and they had horrifying games. Herbert had the best game, but they lost.
No doubt.
But we don't crucify them and say that they're bad. And just like you said, Long, it's time for us to mount up because this is one of the best opportunities that we have had in a long time. And for us to criticize and just destroy, what purpose does it give it? Because you can't change the horse now.
Right.
You're going to have to ride this horse, so you might well make sure that this horse got all the bridles, got all the shoes, and got well fed, and really got
No doubt, Coach. We appreciate you, man. I thank you so much for calling in, Coach Marv. That's Coach Marv, y'all. Appreciate you for calling in. That's Coach Marv, man. I was trying to look up for the week. I was looking all through. I'll Google it. You see, y'all saw my face doing like this. I was looking there for the week. But I hear what Coach is saying that, when your team wins, that's all that matters. When your team wins, then your quarterback going to get the credit. Trent Dilfer got the credit, right? Brad Johnson got the credit. Nick Foles got the credit. Eli Manning got the credit to the point that even by him winning 2 Super Bowls, my guy Bad Dog thinks that Eli is better than Roger Staubach and Troy Aikman, right? So you going to get the credit. Terry Bradshaw got the credit. He got 4 rings, right? but he wasn't Joe Montana. So you're going to get the credit. And what I'm trying to say here, Cowboy Nation, is that we're going to get the disrespect. And even when we win, they're going to say, hey, man, this dude was carried. Nobody was carried into the playoff more than Tom Brady. But now Tom Brady is the GOAT of all GOATs. Look at the first 3 Super Bowls that he was able to win. You can't take those rings away, even if they were cheating, right? So when you have a stacked defense, all you have to do is protect the ball, right? And all of that other stuff. Look, I can tell y'all, Ben Roethlisberger was carried. He was carried. They picked that big man up and carried him right into the playoffs, right into the Super Bowl. Defense win championships. There are more defensive-minded teams to win and lift up that Lombardi trophy than all of these flashes of offense. Hey, Eric Coryell, what's his name? Eric Coryell, he don't have no ring. But the offense, everybody, mama, uncle, cousin can tell you, like, man, yeah, them boys were throwing that ball all over the field. So I'm quite sure the Chargers, if they were to play the game properly, they probably would have won. But they lost because they probably thrown the ball too many times. I got for the 903, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me. Come on. Talk to me. We'll circle back. All right, I got Kelvin, man. You live, man. Talk to me, man. You turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. You live. Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, dog. You live. Talk to me, man. What's on your heart, Kelvin?
Oh yeah, man. I was just looking back at that game, and man, it was. Whew. And we played lights out that game. And the main person I was looking at everybody was moving, but that number 14 Bell, who filled in for Overshawn, I thought, he was gonna maybe struggle, but man, he played his behind off. And I think he was like one of the main stars of the game. I mean, tackling, filling in, tackling on a run. Staying in his pocket, covering the pass.
Right.
I mean, just what Dan Quinn has done for this defense is it's something I think a lot of teams we're going to start seeing in the NFL start trying to duplicate, but they ain't going to be able to.
Yeah.
It was just a good game to watch. I mean, just straight dominance. And I think, we don't get enough credit because we are the Cowboys. We are the most hated, but all in all, I mean, for that week 1, and now we're going up against week 2 with no Aaron Rodgers, I think we're going to see a repeat.
No doubt, man. It's finna get crazy. All right, so when you watched the Jets defense last night, right? I know you watched the game.
Oh yeah.
They're a good defense, but they ain't like the Cowboys. They don't have. They got pressure inside. They do have good cornerbacks on the outside, but my Cowboys are stacked on every level. And if Zach Wilson, you saw how he was literally trying to give the game away. You know what I'm saying? The Bills had like Milano. That dude nice. If I can just put Milano on there, oh shit! But that's a whole other story. But that's all they had as an enforcer in the middle of the field. So we finna show the Jets.
Yeah, and Josh Allen made it even easier because not only was Zach Wilson like he wanted to give it away, but Josh Allen was basically giving the game away too. So he also made the defense look a little bit more better than they actually are. Dak Prescott ain't gonna make those mistakes. No doubt. And Troy, we all love Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. All of those boys do a great job. But man, they were literally, for every throw that Joshua Allen was throwing out there, they were literally like this. Lay your head on my pillow. Hey. He said basically that was a punt by the throw. They fail to realize
when you catch an interception, because I played defense, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you catch any type of interception, that builds all type of energy, that builds tempo, that builds hopes, that builds, hey, man, throw another one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That changed the momentum, everything. It's different from a punt. They were like, man, that was a good punt throw. You know, bull sugar, come on, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? On one of the plays, it was a wrong route. He should have cut it inside a little bit more. I was like, come on, man. I didn't see a ball bounce off the phalanges. You know what I'm saying? But
and as big as Josh Allen was, I was surprised he didn't try to run, and pick up the first down at least a couple yards with his legs instead of just throwing it deep downfield. I mean, he didn't even give his receiver a chance to make the catch. It makes me believe even more that it wasn't just basically a throw because there was nothing open. You didn't even give your receiver a chance to make a play on the ball. He threw it directly to the defense. Not only once, not twice, but 3 times, and fumbled it a pair of times too. So he's looking like the same Josh Allen he did last season.
Yeah. And here's my thing. I think that Josh Allen is a real good quarterback, by the way. I think that he got great arm talent. I think that he need to reel it back a little bit. He need to focus on concentrating on with his decision makings. Sometimes it's best to get out of bounds. He's a big, burly type of quarterback. But sometimes it's best to get the yards to get out of bounds. He going to run back inside and take the hit. And I was sitting there like, man, hey, he going to get up with the wobbly knees if he keep doing that, man, But
to me, if you notice, I don't think he can read a defense because to me, if he can't make a direct throw quick and fast to Stephon Diggs, he looks lost. None of his other receivers ever really produced too much. That's why he usually bails out and throws it to the tight end if he can't throw it to Stephon Diggs, if you notice that.
Man, you spitting the truth, man. I appreciate you for calling in, Kelvin. Appreciate you, man.
Definitely, man. I support the nation, Lord. And good. I keep that content coming, brother. I'm on it.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate you, man. That's my guy, man, from Long Branch, New Jersey, man. You guys know, like, come on, man. Like, football is a collective sport. It's a total team sport. And Stephon Diggs got too much talent for him to lose that game yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He didn't lose it. He ate up sauce, right? He was eating up sauce. And I'm sitting there like, come on, man. This dude literally gave the Jets a win. All right, so I got my guy from I saw your name and it went away. Well, yeah, there you go, for the 205, Cam. Whoa, Cam, you're live, man. Come on.
Man, what happened, loud?
Well, all is well, man. I can't complain, bro. Holler at me.
Man, I had to give you today because I hated everything about Texas. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm an Alabama fan, so But this ain't even about college. This about them boys, man. And them boys did what them boys were supposed to do. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
And I don't need nobody saying about Dak Prescott because the offense that wasn't even their game. The defense won that game. You want to be honest? It was a defensive game that game.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because we're gonna say the offense for these Jets that we got to go see. The one thing I want y'all to say, when folks, to all the Cowboy fans, when folks say, "Oh, the Cowboys got to play these people," and these people say they got to play us too.
They do.
That need to be our response. Yeah, they got to play us too.
Yeah, they got to go play the Cowboys. See, it ain't the same, right?
Yes.
It's like, oh man, we got to worry about the Jets defense. Bull sugar. They got to worry about us.
They got to play us too. So everybody like, oh, but y'all got to play the 49ers. They got to play us too. Y'all got to play the Jets. They got to play us too.
They got to play us.
They have to play the Dallas Cowboys too. Everybody, one thing I said was, I wasn't tripping on the overall outcome of what the offense did. I feel like the offense did great.
Right.
Like I said, the defense controlled the game from the jump, and the defense just let offense will let y'all keep the playbook that we got. We'll let y'all keep that for the Jets. You feel me? We'll take over this game.
Oh yeah.
And that's what they did. People, I heard a whole lot of 49ers fans. Oh yeah, but the. First of all, check this out.
Right.
Y'all looking for Dak Prescott to put up outstanding numbers. Understand, this is not a Kellen Moore ran offense no more.
Right.
So don't look for those numbers, but as long as he's doing the things that he have to do to help us win the game, and to help us get to that next level, that's all I'm asking for. I'm never asking Dak Prescott to go out there and throw for 400 yards.
No.
I'm never asking him to go out there and throw for 500 yards and look flashy. Let's play within our means. You feel me? It's just like, yeah, we know we stand in the mansion right now and stuff like that, so we can live, so we can live a certain way. But if we're not standing in the mansion and we're middle class, we have to live within our means. So we're playing within our means. We understand that we got the talent. You feel me? You had people, Marquise Bell, people had never heard of.
Right.
You feel me? Wanye, people never heard of. It shows how deep our defense was that game itself.
Yeah.
Our offense is already stat. We know that.
Yeah.
But for the defense to be that stat to where you got people coming out the Whitworth like last year when Brand came out the Whitworth and he did anything, we were like, who that guy?
Who that dude is? Who that dude is, man? Which way they coming, man? I think that, Cam, we got this type of defense that every week you're going to hear a different name. Like literally. If it wasn't wet and rainy, Hooker would have had him one, right? Hooker would have had him one. Or more too.
Inside of Trayvon Diggs, we know him, you know, to be an interception king, you know, that's the name I gave him. You feel me? But Trayvon, 2 forced fumbles is what Trayvon had on that field.
Man,
2.
hello, 2
Now, I could be mistaken, but it was 2 to me.
You know what it was, bro? Cam, you know what it was before I let you go?
What it was?
You see, when Alabama played bad, the Cowboys play good with Trayvon Diggs. That's just what it is.
I kid you not, Law. I said the same thing last year. I said, I'd be damned. When Alabama played like some sorry son of a gun, like the Cowboys win. So you want to know what's crazy?
Why was
Alabama, it was a stat. Alabama has won. It was at one point that Alabama had won more games in AT&T Stadium than the Cowboys 1 year. They combined all the time that Alabama played versus when the Cowboys played that 1 year. And I was like, damn, why they got to talk about my team? Why I got to be my team?
Yeah, why got to be yours?
I love both of them. So it was bittersweet. But I will say this, Law. Another thing, to all Cowboys fans.
All right.
Like I said, let's not argue amongst each other. If you're gonna be a fan, let's be a true fan. It's okay to criticize, but just don't try to kill our guys like they don't do their thing.
Yep.
Also, like I said, and this is what y'all need to say. When people say, and remember, Law, when people say that the Cowboy got to play such and such, they got to play us too. I'm gone. How about them Cowboys? Law, keep doing your thing, man. The family as well. All is well, man. Much love. Oh, and shout out to Dion for doing this thing too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Prime, man.
Good with the Buffaloes over there, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Keep it holding it down, man. And still, man, roll tide.
Roll
tide, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's just that Texas had them folding chairs. When you bring them folding chairs out, man, roll tide was like, man, we can't roll no more. Which one of them guys, he put out a folding chair, said, come on, I'm going for hook them. You know, he hooked them over there. So appreciate it. DC for Life says, roll pride, man. Come on, man. Hey, man.
All I ask.
Come on, man. How you going to do it like that?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yes, indeed, man. That is funny, though. Roll pride. You know what I'm saying? But let's go, man. I got Mike. You're live from the 757. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me. Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Thank you. All right. I got Uncle Charles on the line from the 205. You're live.
What's up, Law? What's happening? What's going on, Cowboy Nation?
Nothing much, man.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. All we got to do is
sacrifice.
That's all we got to do, Unc. That's all we got to do.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Let me be troublesome here.
Okay.
After Cowboys get this win, this 40-0 win, right after, all the people start coming out and say, well, the Giants wasn't that good. You do not beat a division rival 40-0, and you tell me that ain't good.
I tell you what, if they ain't good, we sure in hell is. So I don't have to worry about that. So come on down, Jets. Come on, because we got a big old basket of ass whooping waiting on you.
Yeah.
Come on down here. You do not make that statement after the game is over with. Because if it was been 40 to nothing on us, do you know the scrutiny we'd have been under right now? Do you know the hell we've been putting up with? Huh? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. The word today is pay attention. The word today is pay attention, and we got to work together. Let me explain why I said that. Let me explain to you. You had these two brothers stay next side of each other.
Okay.
And one raised, and the only thing separated them was a fence. One of them raised chicken, and the other one didn't. Well, the one that didn't raise chicken, he didn't like chicken. He didn't like the sound of them. So he climbed over the fence, grabbed one of the chickens, choked him, and killed him. Well, the police came out. They never gave him a simple ticket. They never arrested him. 2 weeks later, the guy that climbed over the fence and choked the chicken, he went crazy. He started coming out on his porch buck naked. And all of a sudden, the police came up, put handcuffs on, and took his ass to jail. Wait a minute, I'm confused. You mean to tell me that this man climbed over this man's fence, trespassing, grabbed one of the chickens and choked him and killed him, and he never went to jail for it? But 2 weeks later, when he took off his clothes, his ass get locked up? It's called working together. Let me say, it makes no sense. Just like that 40 to nothing ass whooping. It makes no sense, but it makes all the sense for us. See, this is what I'm talking about. No matter what the Cowboys do, it ain't gonna never be good enough. So no matter what they do, let me tell you something, Lord. I'm gonna say this in close. I went outside the other night and I looked up in the sky. And I seen a bunch of stars.
Okay.
But it was one particular star that shined bright than the other. Even though the other ones was up there, they fizzled out and they went away. But it was that one bright star. Why? Because that star's supposed to be bright. It's supposed to be where it's at. It's supposed to do what it do, which is shine light on the world. And that's how I got my ass to the store, because I couldn't see because I ain't had no damn headlight. So thank you, star, for shining for me. Man, I appreciate you, and you are one of those stars in the sky, Lord. You're one of those stars, and you'll always shine bright as long as you keep God first and your family first. That's all you got to do, bro. I appreciate you.
Man, appreciate you, Uncle Charles. Man, put y'all hands together for Uncle Charles, man.
Sacrifice. Don't
That's Uncle Charles.
The fire. Everything will be all right on any given Sunday. Yeah. Depend on you if you win or lose. You know you got to pay some dues
to live on Monday.
Yeah.
Who all know that song, man? If you know the lyrics, put it in the chat, man, because Uncle Charles, man, hey, he be delivering with the truth. And sometimes when y'all listen to the analogies and the stories, it's not meant for you to understand it today, because tomorrow it might hit you. Down the line, 20 years from now, it might hit you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. Just like that story what he talked about with the cornflakes and the roaches, man. Oh, my goodness, man. That story was undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you listen to those stories. Go back to listen to Uncle Charles' stories, man. It will hit you one way or another. It may not hit you today, but it'll hit you down the line. For your mind, I got the 505. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me. Yellow. Oh yeah, you're live. Talk to me. Who we speaking to today? I don't have you saved in here. What's your name?
It's Wayne. Can you hear me?
Wayne, I got you, Wayne. I got you. What you got for the show?
That they keep talking about how Dak's numbers were bad, but I think you got to look at the teams that have had Super Bowl caliber defenses, like the Ravens, like the Giants, like the Bucks, and their quarterbacks, and even the Ravens, and their quarterbacks were pedestrian at best.
Yeah.
But they stayed within the game plan and won. And too many people are knocking down the Cowboys as far as how Dak Prescott is doing. But you remember when his rookie season, he wasn't putting up all the numbers. He had a running game, and they were 13-3 with him just kind of being kind of within those numbers. And if you look, sometimes you force it too much, like Josh Allen, you lose games. So I think if you stick with your strengths, and your strength right now is a defense, stay smart, stay humble, and don't worry about putting up all the numbers. It's about winning games, not about stats. And I think too many people are focusing on what the stats are versus the play itself. But that's just my take on that, man.
I mean, that's a great take because there's two ways we can look at defenses, right? We can look at defenses like the 2000 Ravens or the 2001 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Or however it went, one of those defenses were just like nice, right? But you saw them already. Right. You knew that they was there, right? And then you look at the 2007, I believe, Giants. That defense, they didn't click on until they beat us in the playoffs. Sometimes that momentum, when you beat a team that's better than you a little bit, and you sit there and say, oh, this is what we can do, and you rally behind that and utilize the things that goes with you. I just look at this team, whereas this team is already like those LOB defenses or like the 2000, 2001 Ravens, whichever one it is actually. And I think that this team could be like that particular team because the defense is already here. There's no element of surprise. Well, yeah, go ahead.
Right, it's building that confidence, right?
Yeah.
It's knowing what you already have, and then sometimes it's a game, sometimes it's a component, but sometimes it's already bleeding into the season before.
Right.
And Cowboys already looked like a mid-season form defense because they stuck with the same personnel, they stuck with the same defensive coach, and they got better other players to enhance the defense. So they already had that mindset, and they already had that confidence and that buy-in. And sometimes, you're right. It takes the game. It takes a playoff game. It takes an opponent you like to win, and you do well. But sometimes when you already have that confidence, you should go. And I think the Cowboys are going to do great in regards to don't force too much. And people knock, well, Dak only had so many yards. Who cares? If they're winning games, I don't care if Dak throws for 20 yards. Yeah. If the game was won, the game's won. And that's all I care about right now.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, Wayne, man. Thank you for calling in, dog. Appreciate you, man. It's a good call.
I'm always following you on YouTube, man, so it's really cool to be able to chime in and talk with you, man. So I really appreciate that, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Which one was it, y'all? Was it the 2000 Ravens? I think it was 2000 Ravens and the 2001 Bucks. Y'all let me know. Correct me. Let me know. I know it's been many of years, but I think that we can be in those rooms. And I know I can hear somebody saying, hey, Law, it's only week one. Now, come on, man. Oh, it's the 02. No, it was, 02 Bucks and the 2000 Ravens. Okay. All right. We got a chance, man, to be similar to that team, to those teams. I just think that right now, as far as let me break this down. Shout out to you, Cowboy Sports Report. The 2000 Ravens, I will say we don't have a linebacker like Ray. We don't have that Roman linebacker. And there's no shade upon my guy LVE, right? And the 2002 Bucks, I think we are a little bit closer to them. I think that you can go toe-to-toe with those boys of what we have here, and they didn't have a Parsons. You see how that goes now? They had Saps. You know what I'm saying? Saps good. They had Rice over there, so yeah, that's good. But we have every opportunity not to be, because I think the 2000 Ravens was just a whole lot better than the 02 Bucks, but that's a whole nother story. But I can tell you this on the offensive side. Woo! I'll take Dak over both of those quarterbacks over there. Now, come on. Let me know if I'm wrong. And that's right, JT. Appreciate you from the 260. You're live.
Can you hear me, Law Nation?
Yeah, dog. I'm here, bro. Talk to me, man.
Yeah. Hey, so I'm glad you brought up the topic about these all-time great defenses.
Talk to me, man.
That Ravens defense had it all, man. Let's start on the defensive side.
Hey, and that's before they had Ed Reed, because Ed Reed didn't come till 04. But keep going.
Right. So obviously in the middle they had Sam Adams and Tony Saragusa.
Yep, big boys.
The linebackers they had Ray Lewis, I think Jamie Sharper, Peter Boulware, and I'm missing somebody. There's somebody I'm missing.
Man, you got my mind. But on the outside they had McAllister. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, they have McAllister and what was the other corner's name?
Man, you got me thinking now. I'm gonna have to cheat and pull up Google, man.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? Terrell Suggs actually came the year after that though, bro.
He came afterwards. Yeah. They was nice though. But what you know what they did on the offensive side, bro? They had Priest Holmes and Jamal Lewis, and they did things comfortable for their quarterback. They ran the rock and they played sound defense. Sometimes they won by look. Ray, I heard a documentary. Ray said, "Look, all we need for y'all to do is score 10 points."
Right.
Samari Rose is what they saying in the chat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Funny thing, I don't even remember Samari Rose with the Titans. Like I don't remember him playing for the Ravens.
Yeah, Samari. So was he the other cornerback? Yeah. So yeah, man. So compare them to what we got now. Although it's been a sample size, we got Gilmore, we got Diggs, we got Hooker on the top of the roof, and we got Wanye mixed in with Bell. So we got Kurtz down inside as the hybrid linebacker / safety. And as far as the outside, you still got D-Law, who's looking phenomenal out there, and Parsons. Those are your first wave, right?
Yeah, that's the funny thing. Like, I'll give you a more modern comparison of who our defense is like. I would actually say that, well, actually, maybe even our entire team. Like, we have the makings to be like, remember that 49ers team that Harbaugh had, like, his first year coaching?
You talking about when they had Corey Clements and all of those boys over there?
I'm talking about the 2011 Niners. It was the team.
Patrick Willis.
They're the first,
you talking about Patrick Willis?
Yeah, that team. It was a team that had Patrick Willis, and I believe that was NaVorro Bowman's first year starting.
NaVorro.
In the back end, they had Whitner and Golson. Their corners were okay. They weren't great, but that's the difference. Like their best players in the secondary were in the back end. Ours are up front. We have the corners. I think the difference with us is that our linebacker depth is not what theirs was, because they have the 4 best linebackers as a core, probably in the 2000s, you could argue, or 2010s, I would say, actually.
Yeah,
they were crazy. Like the funny thing is, though,
they said Alden Smith was on that team too.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get at. Our most comparable piece to them was Alden Smith with Micah Parsons, like, because you saw more guys that came into the league and right away became superstars.
Yeah.
Like, look, man, this is the other thing, and
Talk to me, man.
Like, this is, I understand, like, this is just us, like, just beating a dead horse, repeating the same thing, but the narrative, it only took one day for the narrative to shift it, because everybody on TV right now is basically either saying that the Giants are not that good, or that Daniel Jones is not that good, and so now the narrative is that the Dallas Cowboys, like, even, I forget who said it, but one of the analysts on TV said that, like, we've got what did he say? He basically said, like, we got to reserve judgment until the Dallas Cowboys beat a great team. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, look, first of all, the Giants didn't make the playoffs last year. Like,
they did. They made that playoff. Yup.
Yeah, I understand people have to cut the Giants down because, I mean, we know why they're doing it, so I won't even address that. But to say that you got to wait until they beat a great team, like, look, man. So, first of all, let's put it like this. So, I'll say this. The Kansas City Chiefs lost to the Detroit Lions, who didn't make the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Here's the problem I have with people and their narrative on it, right?
Oh, break it down. Break it down, because I already know where you're going with it. Go ahead. And closing, too.
The Chiefs got the injury excuse, right? So, I'll ask you this question. If that was Dak Prescott, who lost to a non-playoff team, and let's say we had an injury to CeeDee Lamb, who's currently our best offensive player, would Dak Prescott get the injury excuse that Patrick Mahomes got?
Oh, hell no. Nah. Come on. No way. Nah. He wouldn't have got that. Nah.
Yeah, and this is the problem I ultimately have with the media. Like, we just got to stop picking and choosing who we make excuses for. Because they basically are excuses. Because, like, anytime we say stuff that's true, it's an excuse. So, I don't know. That's what bothers me. Like, the media just has to just be consistent. Like, or if you're going to give excuses to the Chiefs, give excuses to every team that has injuries. Like, that's all I'm asking.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you for calling in, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, salute to you, Lord.
No doubt. It's a good call from JT, man. Technically, The Detroit Lions last season when we played them, they had more weapons last season when we played them. They had Swift. I think he was in that game, or Jamal Williams. He was in that game. Both of the wide receivers were still in that game. And what was the final score? And I know, different season, but we beat the Detroit. Did we lose to Detroit or did we beat those boys? I need to know. I got my guy that's next on the line, 100 grand with the plan. And I think he knows the answer to that, man. Come on, 100 grand. Talk to me, man, because I thought they had the tight end over there. They had golf still. They had all of the weapons on the outside. Did we beat them? Yeah. What was that score? What was that score?
I'm here. I'm here, Love. And that's what they told me. That's what they told me. They said we were built for beating the Cowboys now. They said we got the horses. They said we was ready to ride. And they got smacked.
They were talking a lot of good stuff to the Lions, too.
They got smacked. Now. We about that life. Now all I hear is it's just one game. We can recover. You know, I heard one giant content creator, he really lost his rocker. He said, listen, the Cowboys is our big brother, and they came into our house, and they smacked us around like we the little brother, and they punished us, and they beat us down. I had to applaud them for that, because, you know, it's hard for people just be real and be real now.
Because, you know, they always move the argument. I heard one, this New York guy, he was, I'm going to try to play it before we get up out of here. He was like, hey, you know, well, what have the Cowboys did in 95 and 96? I'm like, nah, we talking about this year. Every time we beat them, every time we beat a team, they going to bring up 95 and 96 like we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like we don't know.
And now they pumping the Jets up. Oh, can the Cowboys beat the vaunted defense that the Jets got? The Jets can't compare to our defense. They not on our level, dog.
Man.
Them boys, and I told them before Aaron Rodgers got hurt, I said we're gonna beat the Jets down. The Jets don't got the horses. They ain't got it. They ain't got it. And now, Law, I never seen so many screens in that game last night.
Right.
You think you gonna do them screens against us? Our boys are too fast for that.
This is the type of talk that we need to be doing, because people fail realize we can do the talking, right? The Cowboy players, they don't need to do the talking. We're gonna do the talking for them. You know what I'm saying? So some people be like, hey man, 100 grand, you talking too bold about your team. Like they gonna call you to put out there on the field. You know what I'm saying? No, we do the talking because guess what happened? Parsons' mom and all of his people, they listen to these shows, right? They do. That's a day. And all of these players, people, they listen to these shows. And they go back and they give these praise. Oh, yeah, the players listen to the show, too. Yeah. Well, I want to, hey, man, what's up, Law? Yeah. Awesome. Hey, what's up, Law? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, they appreciate you, man. Yeah, keep doing your thing, man. I'm a good fan of yours, man. I be sitting watching you. I say, yeah, I know. So when we start talking for them, they listen to it, and it's just an extra motivation. But when we talk down about them, it's something about the energy and the forces that when you start speaking your mind, it also alternates the universe. You can speak life and death in the tongue, right? So hey, y'all get with what I'm saying. I don't want to get too deep with it, but you get with what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right. and you know, and this is crazy. The disrespect, we gonna get the disrespect. Calvin Cowherd just disrespected us today by putting us the number three favorite team behind the Miami. Listen, Tua is not going to throw for 500 yards every game.
Yeah.
You might as well, man, stop it. We need to cut that out. Now, I could see if he had us behind the 49ers, but you had us behind Miami, and then you had the 49ers number one. Listen, what happens to finesse teams, Law? What happens to finesse teams when they come up against a hungry defense that want to hit? They get knocked out, Law. They get knocked out. Miami can have all that finesse stuff.
Man, all I know is
what D-Law said, it's all good till you get hit.
All good till you get hit in the mouth.
The Saints, Law?
Hey, all I know is Kenny Tiny Hand Pickett, right? He couldn't throw. He couldn't even grip the ball out there good enough. All they had was George out there, and he wasn't really getting separation because of the defensive front is nice. The defensive front is nice. But I got a chance to talk about.
The defensive front is nice.
Defense front is nice. Yeah. They got nice. They got nicer. But I just think that the level of competition. Last I checked, the actual Giants were better than the Steelers last season. Daniel Jones, if he was better than Dak Prescott, allegedly, right? He for damn sure was better than Kenny Pickett, right? With the tiny hands. Right. With the tiny hands. He was better than him. And I don't even know who was the doggone running back for the Steelers because he couldn't find a hole. He see hole, he went the other way. You know what I'm saying? I thought that the brother was a part of the LGBT. Oh, I'm talking too much. I thought he didn't want to hit the hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking too much, man. They finna cancel me, man. Oh, my God, man. Hey, man, he couldn't hit the hole. You know what I'm saying? He hit one hole by mistake, and he shot down the field, man. I said, God, dog, boy. Them Steelers, though. Them Steelers, that's just what they are, man. Come on.
But man, listen, man, we're going to take care of the Jets. And then the excuse is going to come. They didn't have Aaron Rodgers and all this and that. They pumping the Jets up now.
Right.
And then they're going to get beat down. And then Aaron Rodgers, what if Aaron Rodgers was there and all this and that? All we got to do is handle our business like we're doing, man. And then they're going to fall in line. But before I leave, Lo.
Talk to me, man.
Before I leave, Lo. Your brother Louis T, Lo. I'm over here taking his money, Law. I'm pumping your boy Louis T Network, dog. He got this little pick'em contest and he's taking his money. Man, I already told him. I told him I was going to tell you. I told him I was going to tell you. So I told him, I said I'm representing the Cowboy Nation and I'm representing my boy Law Nation. I'm taking the money and I'm going to take that little belt he got, that little pick'em belt, and I'm bringing it back to the nation, dog.
Oh, wow.
Bringing it back to the nation. So yeah.
I'm gonna check it out too. Shoot me the link of that video. Shoot me the link of that video, and I'm gonna check it out, bro. I appreciate you for calling.
It ain't a video. It's a video. It's a pick'em contest he got going on.
Oh, kind of like what me and my bro. Kind of like me and my bro. Okay. Kind of like what me and my brother got going.
NFL pick'em contest he got going. Now he paying cash money. And I already took, you know what I mean? I already won week 1, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm leading in the pick'em contest right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I told him, I said, listen, man, I'm doing this for Cowboy Nation and Law Nation, man, and he a little hurt right now. He hurt right now. So I told him that I was going to tell you, man, that, so I need you to send him some tissue or something.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. We working on a Kleenex. We working on a Kleenex sponsor right now. I might have just lost it though. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, me going along with the trolling. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, bro. Let me hear you say it before I let you rock, man.
How about them Cowboys, man?
How about them, man? Hey, Law, you don't align with our conversation that we had before. Therefore, we're going to have to not move forward with this sponsorship. Hey, Kleenex, come on, man. Y'all want the realness. Hey, I just spoke out of turn. You know what I mean?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
I got my guy, man, from the 815. Brandon, you're live, man, on the Nation. Talk to me.
What's up, Loud? Can you hear me?
No, yeah, man, you're loud and clear, man. Everything sounds good, man. Talk to me. What's on your heart?
Man, I want to say shout out to the defense. Shout out to Marquise Bell.
Right.
Shout out to number 71 on the offensive line, too.
Yeah.
Most people not going to mention you today, but I am.
Chuma. Yeah.
You played your butt off. I want to stress this. Man, we have a defense so good. Like, to me, we're probably, like you said, closer to the 0-2 Bucks, but we don't have a Derrick Brooks in the line.
Yeah. I forgot all about Derrick Brooks on that 0-2 Bucks, man. My apologies to the Bucks community and salute to Derrick Brooks, but keep going.
No, we're definitely. I think we're probably, to me, we're a little bit better than the 0-2 Ravens because the 0-2 Ravens don't have a Diggs and don't have a Gilmore, so that's that.
Okay.
So I think our defense, to me, can be historically great. I want to shout out the offense for not getting in the way, for not trying to do what for number 4 fans would love for him to do, and have a lot of numbers and lose the game. So shout out to the offense for not getting in the way. Law.
Talk to me, man. Get it out, man. Go ahead. I know you want to go down that way, man. Talk to me, man.
I want to, but I want to make sure I get these points out first. I don't foresee us losing. No, if we lose more than 2 games this year, That's what you want. That's what you want. So at the end of the year, when we advance and we go deep into the playoff, can you also, I got a request for you. Can you also, because I know I told you, let's not mention Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins again, right? So would you also do this for your boy? When we make this deep run and we get all the way to the playoff and do all our good stuff this season, would you admit that my guy Dak Prescott is better than Josh Allen? See, you've never, ever in the history of this show ever heard me say Josh Allen. I always have said Josh Allen and Justin Herbert are super talented, especially with Justin Herbert. I have not seen nothing with Justin Herbert. Josh Allen is a little bit better than Dak Prescott, but if Dak Prescott actually win the Super Bowl, I don't know what deep run to you mean. I'm talking about winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Super Bowl. I'm not talking about no deep run. So
I'm messing with you, bro. I'm just trolling you, dog. I'm messing with you all the way. You know where I'm going, though. You know where I'm going. I'll go see if you're gonna keep the same energy with Joshua Allen and what he did last night, juxtaposed to what Dak Prescott do. That's all I was gonna say. That's all I was gonna say, bro.
I'm cool if y'all want to say, hey, what's up with Josh Allen? But please stop with this. Oh. Will we say this if because the last caller was talking about if CD went there, will we give Dak an excuse like we gave Patrick Mahomes? Brother, stop talking about a two-time Super Bowl champion. Let's move on from that. Thank you. We can talk about Josh Allen. Josh Allen was terrible last
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Yeah. Okay, good. One more point, man, because I got 15 people on the chat. Go ahead. In the line.
With that being said, we shouldn't lose no more than 2 games this year. To the first caller, don't be worried about what these clowns say on here. It's people with drawn-on eyebrows that come on here and be disrespectful. How about them Cowboys? Shout out to the nation. Shout out to Cowboy Nation. Dak Prescott, hey, don't get in the way, brother.
No doubt, man. That's my guy, Brandon. Okay, I got Clebo from DC, man. You're live, and then I got MJ, and then we will have Mark that drive truck. So, Clebo, you're live.
What's up, Law Nation? I'm working right now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you want me to circle back? I can get my guy in right now and then just circle back.
Nah, I'm good.
Go talk to me then.
I wanted to make sure. First, I got to tell, we got to slow down with saying this defense is better than the 0-2 Ravens, bro. Like, we can't go off with one and be like, they got one of the greatest defenses ever.
They on pace. They on pace, though, right now, right? They on pace, Clebo.
They definitely on pace.
Keep it 100 though. Keep it 100 though. Talk to me where we stand at then. Where do this defense at, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I think we have a great defense, and I'm not knocking the greatness of the defense, but me personally, I still want to see us consistently stop the run. When we face a team that's going to be like sticking to that run game, I want to see it. Once we do that, then we can start talking that. But till we got the best pass defense, I give us that 100%. We got the best pass defense, but until we can stop that run consistently, I don't know. I still got to see that, man. But I wanted to really get on like the Cowboy fans that are Dak haters. It's not all of them. Some of them are haters, and the reason I say they're haters, even though they say they're not haters, is because they'll make comments like, I don't care about the regular season.
Right.
Only thing that matters is the playoffs. The only thing that matters is the playoffs.
So playoffs, yeah.
To me, the only thing that matters is the playoffs when he has a good game. So when he has a so-called not so good game, so why are you talking about the regular season then? You feel what I'm saying?
So you trying to say make it both ways. So if Dak Prescott have a horrible regular season game, don't worry about that. It's all about playoffs. I feel you. I see
It's
conundrum.
all about playoffs. And for them people, they might as well just wait to the playoffs before they start giving their opinion to Dak. Because if that's all that matters is the playoffs, then it don't matter if he plays good. It's like they're in a no-win situation. Dak is in a no-win situation.
Yeah, let me read this out. Let me read this out because you're right. In 2000, the team defense, which set the record for the fewest points allowed in 16 games, they average points allowed per game is 10.3 points per game. So they only allowed 10.3 points. So you might as well round down. They only allow a touchdown and a field goal for 16 weeks. Sheesh.
Did it one game, man. Come on, bro. Like, we got to slow down with that.
All right. Well, that's all gold then, because right now we averaging on and allowing 0 points a game. So.
That's the best ever in history if we could get 17 shutouts, bro. But I think we need to slow that down.
Yeah, I'm gonna slow it down over here. Then I'm gonna slow that part down over here.
Yeah, that defense was on a whole nother stratosphere. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we play the same way for the rest of the year, then of course. But man, we can't have one game that we comparing them to that. So that's like a boxer coming in and he come in and he get his first knockout. He 1-0 and we compare him to Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can't do that, bro. You got to take some time, man. But I think we definitely got the talent. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating.
Yeah.
I think we got the talent and everything, but like I said, I just want to see us consistently be able to stop that run, man. That's it.
No doubt.
But much love to you, Law, man. Let me get back to work, bro.
Man, no doubt, man. Appreciate you, Clebo. That's objective, man. That's objectively speaking. You know, I'm subjective with my analysis right there. You know what I'm saying? So that people can understand what I just said. It went over. Okay, good. I hope you guys can see that. It just take a quick, simple Google search, right? And here we go right here, ladies and gentlemen. It says Ravens fewest points allowed in 16 games regular season with 10.3. We rounding down 10 points a game. I didn't even look at the yards yet, so y'all I'm gonna look at the yards allowed that season. I got my guy, man, from the VIP lounge. You're live, man, from the 860. You're live on the Nation. Talk to us.
Lord of Slurpees. Lord of Slurpees are out. But you know what, Lord? Let me say this. This is VIP. I witnessed it firsthand, Lord. I wasn't on the floor seat, Lord, so I'm like still recovering from all the rain and getting drenched on. But Lord, to watch that SmackDown in person, Lord, it gave me a different perspective. Now, Lord, I remember Uncle Charles was on here and he was talking about something. Now, I want to address one of the Slurpees that was on here before. I guess Brandon fell back from being a Slurp today and he ushered his new boy up. But let me say this, Lord. You know, Lord, when I was at the game, Lord, I saw a lot of Cowboy fans. A lot of Cowboy fans was in the building. But they didn't put their jerseys and hats on, Lord, walking to the parking lot.
Yeah.
They're sort of like the Slurpees, Lord, where, you know, they're fans, but not all the time. They don't want to be fans in the storm.
Okay.
They don't want to get wet. They don't want to get muddy. But there'll be these internet. Now everybody wants to be an internet thug. And everybody wants to be tough over the phone. Oh, Lord, I don't play these games, Lord. So when I went to the stadium, Lord, I'm fully, my Cowboys gear is still in the cleaners right now. I don't hide, Lord. My walk is real. I do know that Dak is 11-0 versus the Giants. I watched the game yesterday to scout these guys because I wanted to get that monkey off our back with Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
So my thing is, Lord, accountability. And I want this clown.
The conference has been locked.
That's hanging on the other end to Google this. Where I'm from, people are held accountable. My uncle was down with a crew called the Peaches Crew.
Okay.
And Bobby Brown owed one of these guys from the crew because he took a key from him. And he was running around on tour, talking all this. It's how he can't be touched. And guess what, Law? He ended up in the South Bronx basement for 3 days. Whitney Houston had to come get him out of a cab with a little bag of money, go rescue her husband. I say that to say this, Law.
Talk to me, man.
Watch what you say to real people, because you will be held accountable.
Man.
I don't promote anything, Law, but I'm just saying, where I'm from, you'll be held accountable for the things you say to grown men. I'm not on here to bash anybody. Law, when I was walking to the parking lot, seeing dudes putting on their Cowboys gear, turning it around so people can't see them. They scared to walk to their car.
Right.
You remember when Pac walked out of the car, Law? When he was getting that bounce, that's how I walked to the car, Law. And I'm with like five giant fans. Shout out to Primo. Shout out to my guy Sal. Shout out to Dawg. That's why I went to the game. I ate all of their wings, Law, because my third quarter we was leaving because they was in their feelings, Law.
No doubt, man. I feel you, man. Yeah, man. So hey.
Why do I have to argue with my Cowboys fans?
When you can argue with them.
Why are we arguing amongst each other when we can't just take this ride to the top together?
All right, so let's do this. Let's make it cordial right now, man. I got Darius on the other end, and then y'all can piece this thing out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cordial. You know what I'm saying? We want to be a family. We are family. Come on, man. I got Darius, man, from the 214. You got VIP. You got both of those people on the hotline at the same time. Come on.
Nation, bro.
We heard the shit. We heard the shit.
Right? You heard it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Come on.
Yeah, we hear. I get it. I don't care about where you from, fam. I don't care about where you from.
Bro, just keep my number, and you can call me offline, because I ain't gonna go back and forth with you, bro. I ain't no little guy. I stand where I stand. My 10 toes stand down. I'm outside for real. You will not. Look, bro. Look, Slurpee. Look, Slurp. If you can't get this slurp out your mouth, you can call me offline. We can get it. We can get it, bro. This is real life, bro. If you're not a fan, don't bail out. Don't get Giant fans, bro. You ain't no force, bro. This is real life talk. Ain't no force in it. If you want it, you can get it. 24/7, 365. You never met nobody as real as me.
All right.
I advise you to go look up the people.
Hey, man, it's a battle royale up here. All right.
You don't want this smoke with me.
All right. Pause. Pause, real pause. Let me get a hold of this thing. Shit. Yo. Riggs. They fighting each other over here, man. A civil war is amongst us, man.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hey, man, I love y'all, man. We gonna have to, I don't know how we gonna get y'all two to get together, man. But that's gonna be an epic show, man. I'm gonna have my guy VIP and Darius, man. Hey, they're gonna go toe to toe, and then we're gonna throw 100 grand in this thing, baby. Hey, man. Hey, that's still the drama for your mama. But I got Mark. Hold on. I got my bad. It's MJ, then I got Mark that drive trucks, man. MJ, man, you're live in the mix, man. Talk to me, dog.
What up, Law Nation?
What's good with you, bro?
Hey, I hear you. You know, like we say, Darius is a non-believer. 100 grand, VIP. Wow, wasting y'all time with Darius.
Okay.
And Brandon. Darius and Brandon, they non-believers.
No, okay.
So we already know.
Okay.
So let them, they non-believers. They don't believe. They're going to, that sorry quarterback for Buffalo, they'd rather have him than Dak Prescott. And a lot of you guys would rather have them guys. And they ain't won nothing. Even the quarterback from Baltimore ain't won nothing. Only one that can brag, like I always said, I shut everybody up the other night. They was bragging. The only guy could brag is a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I'm the only one that can brag.
Yeah.
The rest of them sorry guys, they can't say nothing, man.
No doubt, no
They
doubt,
ain't
bro.
won nothing.
Mm.
Everybody keep acting like these guys got it going on. They can't win. They can't get over the hump, and they're non-believers, man. And look what happened.
No doubt,
The
no doubt.
San Diego quarterback. Look, Law. It happened again, y'all. 36-34. A minute and 48 seconds left.
Break it down.
Y'all see the same picture? Kellen Moore can drive him down the. Now y'all better not say Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore was the problem, y'all. He did San Diego like that, and the San Diego dudes looking stupid. I say, yeah, y'all gonna score 30 points, but when it comes to the last minute to get that last drive, look what happened.
Look what happened, man.
Quarterback gets
Yeah.
sacked.
I foresee the Chargers are going to be the number 1 offense in the National Football League, or number 2. They're going to be a good offensive team, man. And there were some plays out there. You say, hey, that was nice. They ran the ball. They was balanced. From what we can see, it was just when to run and when to throw was the issue with them. It was a close game, and you look, you'll be known by the close games you win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you look back at the 3 Super Bowls in the early 2000s that Bill Belichick won, they didn't blow out teams, right? It came down to the final kick. So it's all about time management. It's all about playing defense to also play your offense to complement your defense. So that's what a lot of people fail to realize. Look, Bill Belichick, he shut down the greatest show on turf, right? That's supposed to be in the new, when they won their Super Bowl in 99, I believe, that's supposed to be in the new dynasty era because everybody was saying there's no way to stop them boys. And you right there in Missouri, right? You in Missouri, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you seen all of that stuff started to grow and develop like, man, how you can stop them, Greatest show on turf. But it took keen coaching ability to shut that down, and they haven't won in 20 years, and they didn't. Of course, they won a couple of years back, but that goes to show you how hard it is to win in the National Football League.
It's hard to win, man. It's hard, and then like I say, man, because like I say, guys, 100 grand. If you're listening, VIP, we love you, but Darius and Brandon's a non-believer. Because if Dak Prescott wins the championship, they still going to say, well, they're going to make an excuse. Like they just don't like the guy, man. When somebody don't like you, man, they just don't like you.
Well, we're going to coordinate a show, man, and then like Lisa said, I believe there are people that want to hear both points, right? But you're going to have to be one at a time, though. We're going to have to Yogo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You got to put them on a thing, say you go. 2 minutes, then you go. 2 minutes.
Yeah. But that show be all day, man. But I appreciate you, MJ, man. One more thing before I let you go, man. Say one more thing, man.
Hey, one more thing. We finna put this whooping on the Jets. Don't get it mistaken, guys. That guy he finna get sacked 10 times, and y'all finna see that offense score 30 on him. Y'all think the Jets, we finna expose the Jets because the dumb quarterback, number 17, is throwing the ball up there like he having fun. And that's why, now you see why number 7's brother, number 14 for Buffalo, don't want to play with him. Because he do dumb stuff. Man.
Dumb stuff, man. Oh, my God.
And we finna win this game this week, and all I got to say, hit them likes on Law. How about them Cowboys? And come on, guys.
Let's go, man.
Let's show love for each other.
No doubt, man. It's MJ. All right, so we crunch for time, so we're going to have to establish the 60-second rule. All right, so everybody else in here, you get the 60-second treatment. 903, you're live. Talk to me.
What's good, Loud Man?
None to. Go ahead.
Cowboys had an awesome game. I love that ass whooping. Yeah, I love the ass whooping, Law. But, man, I forgot what I was going to say. But, yeah, they had a good game. They're going to have to come on with it. I want to see them come on, just really put the metal to the pedal when it's dry. It's because it was raining, so they could move around.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I wanted to say.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you, man. Yes, indeed. He's right from the 903, man. They got their butt whooped, man. You see, people fail to realize 60 seconds is a long time. See, he had about 30 seconds left. Yeah, that's a long time. If you don't think 60 seconds is long, look, go to TikTok. In 60 seconds, man, they would tell you everything about a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, my guy, Kane, man, Bishop Kane, you're live, dog. Talk to me.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them?
That's all. That's all.
What?
Just how about them Cowboys?
Bishop, you all right? Bishop. Hey, man, 60 seconds is long now, man. Y'all be thinking it's short, man. I got Charles in charge, man, from 346. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me, man.
Yes, sir. It's Charles in charge, man. What's going on, Long?
Nothing to it, man. Holla at me, man.
Yeah, it was a beautiful week one. It looked just like the '95 opener at the Giants, 35-0. I said if we could duplicate something like that, it could be something special. The 2000 Ravens defense, people forget the reason why they were so good. They allowed 970 rushing yards all year, under 1,000 rushing yards. That's unreal because they had 2 one-tech defensive tackles, Sam Adams and Tony Siragusa, in a 4-3 scheme. So the linebackers just ran free. You know what I mean? Untouched. So I mean, like you said, Ray Lewis said, you put 10 on the board, and we'll take care of the rest.
Right.
This weekend, just like the playmaker said, like Jimmy Johnson would have done, was put pressure on the team, not let them get too confident, because this could be a 10-3 game, or a 7-3 game, because we've seen Dak struggle against defenses. And the Jets defense is just like the Niners defense. They are the real deal. So with these two teams, I guess it's gonna be that.
No doubt, man, Charles. Appreciate you, man. Hey, call back tomorrow, man, and we get this thing going. Appreciate you. That's Charles in charge, man. Y'all be sure check out his YouTube page. He does great content as well. That's my guy, Charles in charge. Also, man, I'm talking about these 60 seconds, man. 60 seconds is long, man. I was watching TikTok earlier this morning. They was telling me you can catch cancer from tissue. Roll the papers, man. They got some forever chemicals and papers, so y'all be sure to read those labels. Allegedly. I've got to throw allegedly in there. So, hey, it was a 60-second TikTok. So, TikTok, man, you can learn a lot of stuff, man, on TikTok. I got Lokes, man, from the 972. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me.
Good afternoon, Long, man. Hey, quick 3 hitters, man. The execution of a game plan matters. Football matters. 2nd and 3rd down. In the red zone, we were skinning wide receivers and tight ends open. Ferguson dropped an easy touchdown, and CD was overthrown on 1. Number 2, that quick release is something we should build off on, helping him clean in the pocket. And, Cook, Gallup, and CD, yak. You can't double each one.
Right.
And last thing but not least, people call me crazy that I compare Dak to Brady. Now, I'm not saying he's golden, and he's going to be winning Super Bowls like 3 out of the next 4 years. However, I hark on Dak. He's always a better QB. When he's more hands-on on the offense, audible, and adapting to what's in front of him. And when you hear him say, "Here we go," you know Dak is about to cook. That's all I gotta say. Law, go Cowboys. Peace.
Go Cowboys, man. That's my guy, man. Here we go. Yes, indeed, man. He beat the doggone 60 seconds. All right. Mark that drive trucks. You live, man. You live, bro.
Yeah, man, it's wobbling out here, man.
It's wobbling. There's an A to Z, my guy, Vach. Yeah.
Hey, man, I got 2 things, man. One, what I'm going to be is, and we all are, we're going to be impressed with this defense for the whole season. I think they set a standard that is like one call and said, hey, look, other people got to play us. Anybody else playing them, they got to play us. So we're going to see that defense just do what they did to the Giants. They're going to do it to everybody. Might not be no shutout blowout, but they're going to get people the business. And 2, we're going to be excited about what the offense is going to be. Because we're going to do now what they wanted to do when everybody was having their Cooper Rush experience.
Right.
And Mike McCarthy was calling the plays for that. There wasn't Kellen Moore doing that.
Big facts.
He was trying to get Kellen Moore, hey, man, this is how you go about winning games. Kellen Moore didn't want to do that. So now
Mike got his hands on the offense, he's gonna show Dak, which Dak already knows. Dak. For all these people that hate Dak, that's fine. You have what you have. He's gonna show him it's okay to win the game with 150 yards.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, bro.
For 300 yards.
Thank you, man.
We might need you to throw for 300.
Yes, indeed, man. Thank you, Mark, man. Hey, appreciate your call back tomorrow, man. And what we would do is, to be fair, because tomorrow we're gonna open it up with the 2 hour, not a 2 hour thing, the 2 minute clock for everybody. For everybody to get 2 minutes, man, and then we get things going from there. And then when time get close to the edge here, then we put the 60 seconds on. How about that? Is that deal? Is that a good deal? 210, you in?
Hey, what's up, Law?
Nothing to it, bro.
Doc, SAT. I want to run this by you right quick. I watch all these sports shows and everything.
Right.
Dak. All these Dak haters and Dak this and Dak that. It's like Damian Woody said this morning. He said if Dak had did that last night, we wouldn't be doing nothing but talking about that Prescott. Now, can you tell me who was the top 5 quarterbacks that had the most turnovers last year? And guess what? Dak wasn't one of them. I hate these Dak haters. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. Always have been, always will be. They can't win every game, but I'm still with them. You understand? And these people need to do their homework on some of this stuff, because Dak is a top-notch quarterback. I have been following Dak since college days, and I know a little bit about Dak. And I just hate this. But if you look into what I'm telling you about, all these quarterbacks that I'm talking about, these top 5 quarterbacks, they're all Super Bowl contenders. And Dak is not one of them.
Okay.
So, like I said, I love your show, man. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll try to call you back tomorrow to elaborate on this a little bit more.
No doubt, man. Good call from you, bro. That's Scott, Cowboy Scott. Hey, he was the last caller, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Good call from him. Great conversation. And all together, man, I think that the call-ins were great. My guy Darius at VIP, we're going to have to set up a meeting with those two boys, and they're going to have to fight it out, duke it out on the show. And maybe we put the camera to it, where they can get things going. And I'll be a better moderator on that time frame. But since we are pressured for time, I had to get on up out of here. But I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all know how this goes. Cowboys versus the Jets. But tonight, we're going to dive into some more things about the Cowboys versus the Giants on the final word. Or the last word for some people. They call it the last word. And we're going to break down some good film and footages. Be sure to be a part of the notification squad. And also, I will take requests. So if you guys want to see a certain image or footage from me on a breakdown of a player and my thoughts on the player, just post a name and I will do that as well. If you are a part of the membership squad, and the membership squad is on the YouTube page, you already seen what we already exhibit out there as far as the all 22. So you can just go there, part of the membership dues or what have you, is only $1 a month, something like that, and you can get access to the all 22 film and footage, and you can see it for yourself. And that is from me to you. And shout out to the people that provided me the all 22 film and footage, and I really appreciate that. I always like to give back to the community. Also, for the Patreon crew, that the all 22 will be there a little later on tonight. So I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. I thank those who support the channel. If I left out your super chat, I'm about to read it now. Before we depart, I really appreciate y'all so much. Cowboy Nation, let's continue to grind, to shine. Baby, we ain't gone yet. We got to read these super chats, man. So y'all bear with me, and I thank y'all so much for your support, Cowboy Nation. And this is what we do. We grind, we grow, and we do unbelievable things for the community. Also, for those who do give donations, we are giving away at the top of this month, at the end of this month, your name will be entered into the drawing to win one of these Cowboy mini helmets. And we are working with Sadiq as well as my girl in the chat, Patrice. We're giving away the Cowboys hat. You know what I'm saying? So y'all bear with us on that and those arrangements, and I can't wait to see y'all in that new gear. All right, so first and foremost, we have Daryl Thorpe. Appreciate you for the $5 super chat, showing support. Appreciate you, man. CK, S says for the $19.99 for your mom for the super chat. Cowboys, continue to shed light about it, bro. We're not going to slip. We're not going to sit on our heads while they continue to disrespect us. We keeping those receipts like Dion. He ain't lying. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Joshua Allen, this is from Cannon. Appreciate you for the $5 super chat. Joshua Allen lost to the Jets without Rodgers. If Dak beat the Jets without Rodgers this week, he is better than Allen. Come on, baby. Don't let the media cheat us out of the 2-0 start. Cannon, hey, let's go. I 1,000% back you on that particular notion there. Jay Recruiter says nobody said Hurts was carried by his team last season. This year, all they're saying or going about to say is that Dak Prescott is being carried by his team. This is from Jay Recruiter. Oh, you know what? It just hit me. It just hit me. Do the Eagles win week 1 if Darius Slay didn't get that pick 6? Oh, wow. It just hit me. So, yeah, that was a carry game. So y'all tell those Eagle content creators and the Eagle fans, worry about your own team. Stop talking about what we did because we didn't, we didn't have to allow our defense to do all of that because at the end of the day, we would have still scored 27 points to 0. Come on, baby. Yes, indeed. Come on, baby. Yeah, they were struggling, wasn't it? They were struggling with a guy by the last name of Butte. You know what I'm saying? That's a good observation there, Jay Recruiter. Cannon also says Buffalo had Super Bowl caliber defense. The only reason New York Jets beat Buffalo is because of the poor play of the quarterback. Elite defense and great quarterback play is the reason why the New York Jets will lose to Dallas this week. Come on. Yes, indeed. Come on, man. Yes, indeed. Jet game. Oh, Jets in the house, man. Okay, all right. Oh, you here early. You checking in early. Come on, Jets. Hey, mods, don't block Jerome Jets. You know what I'm saying? We got Jerome Jets in the house. We got a Jerome in the house. All right. Ruben says, great game by the Cowboys and tell the Giants to lean forward just a little. That's from Ruben for the $10 super chat. I got you. So won't y'all lean forward a little bit? Oh, yes, indeed. Come on, go to y'all room, man. Hey, the Patriots almost came back to beat Philly. Yes, indeed. Yeah, let's not let them boys off the hook over there. Let's continue to talk about those boys in the best way, in the possible way. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Saquon only rushed for 31 yards. Here's the crazy thing before I go. Before the game, the Giants had a better quarterback. They had a better offensive line. They had a better defensive line. They had a better running back and all of that stuff. They had a better coaching. Let me know if I'm lying, right? Let me know if I'm lying. Come on. So now my guy Jet Gang, you know what I'm saying, who was probably, you probably an Eagle Gang, you know what I'm saying? You probably an Eagle. You just probably changing up your name so you won't seem obvious, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay. Hey, you just keep the same energy all week long because I can't wait to when the clock hits 0 at the end of the fourth quarter and I'm sitting here looking for you and you're hiding, you know what I'm saying? So I want you to continue to talk your noise, continue to talk your nonsense over there because I'm going to tune in to you. That's how I'll be laughing. Oh, yes. Come on. That's how you going to be sounding. Yes, indeed. And I don't want to hear, well, What happened in 95 and 96? I don't want to be hearing that. I don't want to be hearing from the Jets community talking about, hey, man, well, what happened in 2019? Okay, and what happened in 2015? And what happened to 2011? Because those 3 years, the Jets beat us Cowboys. But I come here to tell y'all that can listen to me and that can hear me. We're looking for revenge. In 2019, we had a coach by the name of Jason Garrett. In 2015, when y'all Jets played us, we had a coach by the name of Jason Garrett. In 2011, oh, lo and behold, we had a coach named Jason Garrett. See, that tells you how long we've been suffering. I read it in some part of a book, for I suffer, I gain. Meaning that we done been through the pledging process. We done crossed the burning sands. We done went through all of the lowest of the lows. That coach can't even find a job in the National Football League, by the way, by now, right? So, I come here to tell you, the things that you're bragging about, the things that you're talking about, we on a whole different level now. Come on, you lay around here, you're going to learn something from the nation. And we are not finna fold up like a wallet nor a lawn chair.
This is where we hold them.
Yes,
this
indeed.
This is where we fight.
This is where we're gonna hold them. So when we put the pain and we put the beat down on the Jets this weekend, just know where it's coming from. It's coming from 2019. It's coming from 2015. It's coming from 2011. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. They say pleasure and pain. We stuck in this game. Holler my name. We all gonna die. We bleed through similar veins. We coming. And we ain't folding up like a wallet nor a lawn chair. New media is here, baby. Yes, indeed.
Spartans, prepare for glory.
And don't talk about it because, hey, they saying it because Aaron Rodgers ain't there. You know, we was up by 2 tubs against Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, but we had another part of the son of Jason Garrett over here. His name was Kellen Moore, and he ain't even here no more. So I already know how Mike McCarthy was going to roll up on those Jets. Yes, indeed. He was ready for them. He was going to pull up on them. Yes, indeed. Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening to the nation already here. I want you guys to write these things down for your boy because we coming real hard. And y'all need to know that we are not stopping at all. What we tell them?
Spartans, what is your profession?
Jet Gang, since you're new here, write this down and apply it to your heart, soul, and sinew. If there's one thing a man should always do, it's mainly to himself stay true. Never allow someone to change your point of view unless what they bring makes sense to you. Never judge a man by sight alone, nor by the height he has grown. And when speaking, keep it at a moderate tone. You see, because raised voices turn those hearts into stone. We just saw it a few seconds ago, even with the Civil War conversation over there. But in the beginning, it was, brother, how about them Cowboys? The morals of life, live, love, and respect for another. Then there are those who will take a decent man to alter his heart, to seek to rip him apart. Those, man, you should never call a friend because they bend their lives around the truth to meet their end. And if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it and fret for it and plan and lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence and stern pertinacity. If neither cold, poverty, or famish or fame, or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty, you will get it, Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.
Damn. Damn.
Seize everything.
Give me my theme music.
Come on. Hey, let's get it.
I just wanna run it up.
Roll those credits. Come on.
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Come on.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Kinda check the song. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Are you not entertained?
Count that too.
Are you not entertained?
Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside.
Yeah, come on.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play.
Charge it to the game.
I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Rabbit now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with J, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the back.
Headband coming off.
I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf and I'm not feeling it.
Come on,
Search for
baby.
the one, baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Come on.
Don't need no deal.
Come on. It's a good time for you, baby. The moral of the story is, when you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud too. It's good to have that week 1 energy, and we saw what happened. Now it's going to be the week 2 energy, and you know what's going to happen. It's about to go down, baby. Yup.
Take a drag of my cigarette, breathe me out, breathe you in.
Yeah. We on a quest for 6. Understand, we on a different angle than most. Ooh.
Don't let the street lights hit you all alone.
Don't let them hit you, baby. Until next time, DC for life. Don't switch sides now.
Don't let the street lights hit you. Can I play it too?
I follow.
Wherever you go, whatever you do,
Play it too. Come on.
7 years of a perfect love, 7 more and another
And another one.
and another one.
Oh, we got a jet trying to land on our strip. All at once. Don't let the street lights hit you. Come on. It's danger, baby.
Don't let the street lights hit you. Can
I be on.
play it too?
I follow.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, play it too.
Until next time, I got a dip. One love.